it's Theresa here of Larkin Design, and welcome to the hybrid portion of my project life process for week 18. This is in my current 2017 album, and so I shared in my previous video my process for creating the digital layout, and the layout is now printed out, and I'm going to embellish it using physical products. So I am working with some printed elements from the digital NPM kit. That's the Memory Pockets monthly kit from the Lilypad. This is the one for July, which was called Snapshots. And so I've printed out some labels and some round elements and just different things from that collection. And then I'm also using the May rubber word from the Studio Calico Documenter kit, these alphabets from Simple Stories, and a few other embellishments from Ellie Studio and Freckled Fawn. So the layout itself is about our stories from week 18, and so I am just going to add a few little things to tell these stories. I have some journaling that I want to add, just handwritten, and then I'm adding my date here. I was just using the Simple Stories numbers, and they are layered on top of a label underneath the May word. And then I added the little emoji face. There are a couple of digital emojis in the digital kit that you can use, but I thought it would be fun to use up some of those from the Freckled Fawn embellishment kits. These puffy hearts are from Ellie Studio. Of course, they're my favorites. And they make a couple of appearances on this layout as well. I also have some very thin washi tape I picked up at Hobby Lobby the other day. And I went in the washi tape aisle at Hobby Lobby, and it was like the mothership called me home because they had a bunch of these narrow washis that I love to use for lines on my journaling cards. And so that's what I'm doing here. I pulled out a navy washi and a mint green washi to tie in the colors from the kit. And you'll see here on the layout, I was a little bit low on photos that week, so I created the layouts as sort of 9 by 12, and then used the white margins for a cluster of embellishments. So I added the embellishments diagonally on the page on the left-hand side. They're in the lower left-hand corner, and on the right hand, they're on the upper right-hand corner next to the photographs that were in those frames. And then I'm just adding a few, I'm adding the camera here. That was one of the digital elements in the kit. And then there were some vellum ephemera from Ellie Studio, I guess last month, that I picked up, and some of the acrylic pieces. This is an acrylic star, and I'm just layering those around this camera. And then the confetti itself is on the cardstock. I'm also going to do a little bit of stamping here, and I'm just looking through my stamp sets. These are the more recent ones that I keep on my desk. There's a couple from Studio Calico, a couple from Gossamer Blue, a couple from Ellie Studio. Those seem to be my go-to stamps right now. And so I just keep them on my desk so that I can just go through and look for what I need. I look for what fits or what sentiment matches the sentiment of the layout itself. And I'm keeping it in this little bucket. This little bucket was at Home Goods, and it was in a little pack of 4. And so there's a white one, a mint one, a pink one, and some other color. What is it? Clear. So they're all there. And anyway, I have different things in them on my desk. So I wrote my journaling, and Alan had brought me flowers that week, and then we had a date night. That was the photo in the middle there, and then the photo at the bottom is another round of Dungeons and Dragons on Sunday afternoon. We have the boys like to invite some friends over on Sundays to play board games. And then I have this journaling card here that I really like. There's a lot of space in this card. So I'm going to do some journaling here, and I'm going to repeat my washi tape lines. This time I'm going to use the mint washi. And the arrow that I put down, that is from Freckled Fawn. And so on this side of the story, of the layout, I have stories about the cat. That's Nico, and he's just waiting to be fed. And then a selfie of myself. And also I have a photo of my purse. And so our kids like these little Hello Panda cookies. I just covered them up with my finger. But I like them too. They're really good. And then they look kind of cute sticking out of my purse like that. So it's just a random fun little picture. And that purse, because I know somebody's going to ask me, where's that purse from? It's from a shop called Lulu's, Lulu''S. And there's a couple up and down the eastern seaboard. There's one in Asheville. There's one in Alexandria. I think there's one in Charleston. I have to tell you that the Alexandria one, it's on King Street, and it's the best one. So if you can get yourself to a Lulu's shop, they're really fun to visit. And they have really cute purses. So I'm doing another embellishment cluster up here, and I'm just layering another camera, and I've popped these up using pop dots here so that the acrylic shapes can slide underneath them. And again, they're hearts and vellum shapes from Ellie's studio. And then for the cat photo, I have a little word strip, and I'm just going to trim that down a little bit. So the bottom of it is flat, and then it's just going to sit on top of that yellow word strip. There. Another word strip here on the purse photo, and a puffy heart. Yay for puffy hearts. And then I've just got just a couple more things to do. So somehow when I placed this this quote from Elizabeth Braun, for some reason it got placed off center in the card, or in the frame. So I just put a little strip of washi tape there. That way you don't notice it. Maybe you don't notice it quite so much. And then I'm working on what to do with these two cards here. I liked the little floral. It's this fun little floral pattern that's in the center card, and it's from Celine Studio, part of the NPM kit. And I printed out a couple from the elements to tie in with the card. And so I'm going to layer that one along with this little label, and I'm going to stamp this adventure sentiment from the Gossamer Blue stamp set. I'm just going to stamp that on the label and then layer it on top of the little floral element. Just like that. And then, of course, add a few more puffy hearts. because you can never have too many of those. And then that's going to wrap up this layout. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope that you will like and comment and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you back here again soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.